Shinwana Honaka. Aho Shinwana. Hey, welcome everybody, and happy December 31st. Oh my God, it's Moon Day. Aho, happy Moon Day to you. Are you ready? It's amazing that it's a Moon Day and it's the last day of the old year, and tomorrow the beginning of a new journey. Oishino, oishino, oishino. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready to come along with me and Great Spirit and all our relations? Aho, aho, on a new journey. Can you be ready for that? I am ready. I am ready. I am ready. Do me a favor and light up the screen if you are ready to move into a new time, a new way of being, a new way of doing, and letting go of the old, letting go of the old, letting go of the old. Really? Are you really ready? Because there are a lot of you that aren't going to let go. There are a lot of you that are going to that are going to pay lip service to the world, lip service to God, lip service to all great spirits and all our relations. You're going to pay lip service and double talk and say yes, but you really mean no, because you don't know how. I'm afraid, but Bluto will get in trouble. Those of you who ever watched whatever movie that was, I can't remember. Anyways, so right here, right now, I'm going to take this talk is called The Seen and the Unseen, and it's called that for a reason, because this is an owl wing. How many of you have ever seen an owl wing in this way? Not just a feather. This is the full wing from the right side of the bird. Aho, aho. This was gifted to me over a month ago in Montecito, California, and I'm going to use it today, and I'm going to use it in a way that's good to wipe away all the things that are seen and unseen. The things that I do not say are going to be wiped away because they need to go. I need to be purified, and I'm using the wing of an owl because owl sees what you don't say. Owl says what you think you don't show. Aho. I'm an intuitive healer. I'm a seer. And if you don't know what that understands, when I look at you, I see you, and when I'm in front of you or you're in front of me and you're telling me porky pies, those big lies, and you think that I don't know, guess what? I know because I carry owl medicine. Aho, I see. I stand in the wisdom in who and what I am and who and what I have always been. And if you want to think that you can fool me, you can do that if you want to, but you can't fool me. Just like I don't fool you. Those of you who follow me, those of you who know of me, those of you who know who I am, know that I stand in who and what I am and who and what I have always been, in my authentic self. I stand in my authentic self as a human. Hello, human. Hi, human. Hi, Anthony, human. But I also stand in my spiritual self. The warrior self, that person that came down from the stars, aho, that stands on the earth, that lives between both places, in the middle, aho. As below, so above, as above, so below, and I stand in the medicine that I carry, aho. Are you ready to stand in the medicine that you carry, or are you too busy fooling around? Are you too busy waiting to see what somebody else is going to think of you, or what somebody else is going to say of you? Does that really matter? Because I don't care. There's a lot of people that say a lot of things to me, to my face. They say things about me to my face, and I just look at them and I think, you're going to miss out. Too bad. I don't care. I don't care what people say about me, because I have done the footwork for thousands. I have done the footwork for lifetimes in this lifetime. And there's a lot of you who are chasing the footwork in other lifetimes, but not this lifetime. You have to know how it works. You have to do the footwork right here, right now, of the letting go, of the embracing of the tragic wounds, the traumas, the hurts, the shames, and all of those things. Are you ready, really? Are you ready to let go of the holding on that you do, of the Kung Fu grip, Yeah, the G.I. Joe Kung Fu grip. Rumi says, and I love Rumi. I got to go get my Rumi books out of the garage. Rumi says, these are for picking up and letting go. They're for picking up and letting go. When you pick up and you hold on to the things that you hold on to, you are creating tension. Do you see it in my veins popping out of my arms? You are creating PTSD. Do you need PTSD in your life? Do you need stress? Do you need your veins popping up because you can't let go of a life that isn't yours, of a shame that isn't yours, of blame that isn't yours, of trauma that isn't yours? Can you? Will you? Do you? Why won't you? I'll ask you that question. Why won't you? And welcome all of you who have found me for the first time. By the way, my name is Anthony Rodriguez Walking Crow, if I haven't said it already. And this is the Transformational Sacred Drum Medicine. And the question I asked early when I said, oishino, 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 is, are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Aho shinawana honata. Aho shinawana he. I'm happy today. Yesterday, I was feeling really down. The day before, I was really sick. 2 days ago, I was making drums, teaching people to make drums, and it was cold outside. And I was out there, and the winds were kicking, and my sinuses kicked in, which they haven't for a few years. And I was in that cold, and I was weakened. I was made really weak and dehydrated by shivering in the cold, and I don't like to do that. When I'm working with water and the hides and things, I have to have like certain kinds of clothes on so I don't get all wet and dirty. You know what I mean? And then yesterday I was in bed. I made a drum. I was in bed all day after that. And so I feel a lot better today. Now I'm saying that because I took care of myself. I took care of those that I needed to take care of. I took care of the work that needed to be done. And then I took care of me and laid down in bed all day and allowed myself to be with me in the letting go of the sinus issue that's here in the third eye. I hope in the third eye, the things that I think about, the things that I should know, the things that I should do, and in the thinking, in the being in the thinking. And I don't like to be in my thinking. I like to be in my feeling. I want to be in my heart space. I want to be in my fire. I want to be in my fuego. I want to be in my water. I want to be in my earth. I want to be in the 4 elements of my body, the 4 elements of the earth: water, fire, air, lungs, heart. I'm loved, or I don't have the capacity to love, or the capacity to be loved. Which is it for you? Do you have the capacity to be loved? Or do you pretend to be loved and want to love and hold somebody's feet to the fire because they don't love you the way that you want to be loved? I hope. You know, I was in a relationship, and I'm going to talk about these things because people talk to me about my relationships like they know about my relationships, and they only know little snippets of it. But they'll use the little snippets of it against me because they want what they want. I don't care what you want. I care what I want. So I was in a relationship where somebody really showed themselves who they were to be, who they are. And I didn't listen. Red flag. And I thought, oh, maybe that's just, right here, right now. And what I learned was, pay attention, Anthony. They're telling you who they are. They're showing you what they are. They're showing you what they have always been, and their wounds are none of your business, Anthony. Anthony, your wounds are your business. So I had to let that go. I had to let that thing go. And I'm going to tell you something. I will not step into a place of love, perceived love, with a red flag of judgment. Because the first time you are judged as the person that you are in a relationship, get the fuck out. That's my message for the day. See this right here? I see it. I understand it. Even if I don't hear the unseen, if I don't see the unheard, I'm going to step away so fast, it's going to make your head spin. Are you ready to give yourselves what you truly want? You know what I'm talking about, because all of you who get in and out of relationships and behave the way you do, it's because you want something. You want something from somebody else that you can't give yourself. Are you ready to give it to yourself? And I'm moving closer to the screen because I want you to know that I'm serious as a heart attack, but I won't have a heart attack because my heart is loved. My heart is filled. My heart breathes air in and out. My lungs breathe air in and out, and it flows because I love me, and I won't give myself porcupines. I won't give myself red flags anymore. I decided from the 31st of December forward, it's me first, always. Even though I said it in October, even though I said it in July, even though I said it in March and January of last year, I'm saying it again, and I'm saying it in front of all of you because I'm going to make restitution for myself for the things that I didn't do for me, and fuck resolution. All of you guys that are going to make resolutions today, tomorrow, and then in 2 weeks be face down in a pizza box because you can't complete for yourself because you never could, because you want somebody else to complete you for you. Stop making resolutions and make restitution. I'm about standing in my ground. I'm about standing in my root. I am rooted and fruited. And I'm talking to you this way because I teach from the example of how I got from point A to point B. And you can too. I didn't get here on my own trying to figure it out. You all helped me to get here. You all listened. You all allowed me to speak. And a lot of times when I'm speaking to you in this way, the message comes, the medicine comes, and I say, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I hear my own words. I hear my own voice. I hear the words of Creator, Great Spirit, Great Mother. I hear the words of the power of the four directions. I hear the words of the howling winds that are blowing. I hear the silence in the distance. And that word is love you, Anthony. Love you always. Love you only. Love you first. Are you ready to love yourself first? Can you? Will you? Do you? Oh. A lot of you will say, well, I love me. Do you? Do you? Do you? You know, we kid ourselves that we do, but we don't know how to because we keep chasing men. We keep chasing women who may want to love us, who may want to have sex with us, and then try to love us, but that's not the case. We want to be loved for who and what we are. I want to be loved for who and what I am, not for who and what you think I should be, not for who and what you want me to be. Yeah, I've been married 3 times, so I have a lot of experience in this. I want to be loved for being Anthony, you know, not with love for being Anthony and hyphen Susie or Shirley or Anna or whoever that other person is that may be attached to me in a relationship. I don't want to be loved for who they think they want me to be based on who they are. You know, a lot of times we get into relationships, we want that person that we take victim, that we take into bondage, and we want them to be like us. We want them to love us like we want to love. No, let them love you the way they only know how to. And with any luck, there'll be happiness and comfort in a relationship where I love you because I can, you love me because you do, and I don't have to be you, and you don't have to be me. Do you get me? Man, I have been through the ringer with relationships, and I didn't it wasn't an accident that I went through the ringer with relationships. I stepped in freely I gave, freely I chose, freely I did. How many of you will tell the truth about yourself and come out from hiding behind the secrets? I posted the other day on Facebook, your secrets will bury you, and they do. I'm very open. I'm an open book. I don't hide anything, but I don't expect for people to use who I am against me. You know, it's quite an interesting concept that happens out there that people do. The concept of using somebody that you say you love, their life, their words against them. That's not love. And I spoke on this the other day. Love is an action. Love is an action. And when you're in action, I see you. When you're in action, I see you. I am always in action. I am always in a loving state. When I go to bed at night, there's somebody in the world that's texting me, and I'm texting and I'm stepping into their world because they need me for that moment. I woke up this morning, the same thing. I just had an hour and a half conference with somebody in Atlanta, Georgia, because they needed to hear what I had to say. And I was only able to say it because I have the experience of walking through my life, walking through my life, not your life, not the lives of my ex-wives or my ex-girlfriends or my ex-bosses or my brothers and sisters and my mother and my family, not them, mine. I have the understanding of where I've been. I have the understanding of what I've done. I am not hiding anything. And I discover the unseen. I uncover and I discover the unseen. And I don't uncover, discover, discard it. I uncover, discover, embrace it, because it's part of who I am. It's part of who I've always been. It's part of my learning curve. It's part of how I became Anthony J. Rodriguez Walking Crow, because I wasn't always Walking Crow. And if you don't know, crow medicine is magic. Crow medicine is light to dark, alchemy, shape-shifting, dark to light, darkness to light. And I'm able to walk in the light. I'm able to walk on my own. I'm able to stand in my foundation and be a tree that's rooted and fruited. And when I say I'm rooted and fruited, I'm a tree that doesn't get knocked down by the four winds or your four winds. What are your four winds? I know what mine are. And I extend my branches into the heavens. And the birds of the air nest in my branches and eat of my fruit. And what is my fruit? My fruit, I say, is the experience that I share of how I got from point A to point B. How do you get from point A to point B? And do you take prisoners doing it? A lot of us do. A lot of us did. I did. I used to take prisoners, and I thought I would call them friends. I would call them lovers. I would call them family. I would call them all kinds of things because I didn't know how to. Well, guess what? Having all those experiences taught me how to. The seen and the unseen. You can pretend all you want that you're hiding, but you're seen. I see you. Others see you. Unfortunately, you'll have to step into the bathroom or in front of a mirror or a place where there is a mirror, and you'll have to gaze into your own eyes, into your own heart, into your own soul, and ask yourself that question. Can I? Will I? Do I? Oishino. 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 Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because I am ready. I am ready. I am ready. I've been ready for a lifetime. I just didn't know how to. And now that I know how to, I'm running. I'm having a good time. And is it always so easy? No. Because there are those who awaken and they go up into the woo-woo of being awakened. And, they don't know how to come back down into their body because they're in the stinking thinking of the woo-woo of the awakening. And awakenings, like my friend Angela knows, can be painful because we have to actually live our lives out in the open, not opened. Now that it's open. Are you ready? And I'm going to ask yourself, my friends, are you ready for a new beginning? Are you ready for a new time in your life? Are you ready for a new time in this world? Are you ready to make restitution for yourself for the things that you didn't give yourself back then at the age of 20, at the age of 30, at the age of 5, at the age of 50? I'm a 57-year-old man, and there's so much that I didn't give myself because I didn't know how to. I was arrogant. I was angry. I was pissed. I'm not pissed anymore. I'm not angry anymore. I'm passionate about what I have. I'm passionate about what I'm doing, and I'm going to take me farther than I've ever gone before in this year coming. Right here, right now, in the presence of my gift, in the presence of my present, in the presence of my presence. Do you hear my words? Can you hear me? Can you feel me? Aho shinawana honata. Aho shinawana he. Aho, Hold, 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 hold. Iowana Ishtu, Iowana Ishtu, cover me, cover me, cover me in spirit, cover me, cover me, cover me in spirit, cover me, cover me, cover me in spirit. Are you ready to be covered in a spirit that you feel like you've never been able to be covered by before? Not a religious spirit, not that junk. That's about colonialization. That's about being domesticated to be the little puppy that they want you to be, to roll over, stand up, play dead, and shake hands, shake paws. No, no. Cover me in spirit. Cover me in magic. Cover me from darkness to light, from darkness to light, from darkness to light, and allow me to be ready to reach out to others and reflect the things that I want for me so they can have it for them. Are you ready to reflect to your neighbor? Are you ready to reflect to your friend? Are you ready to reflect to your mother, to your father, to your brother, to your sister? Are you ready? Are you ready? This place that I come to when I say these words, I am what love looks like, and I am where love lives, and I am what hope looks like. I didn't learn that phrase. I didn't come up with that mantra, from somebody else. It's what Creator Great Spirit gave to me because I wanted to reflect what I wanted for myself. I am where love lives. I love me. I am love. I have always been love, regardless of who and what told me that I wasn't. I am. I am. I am. And so are you. And we reflected back and forth. And I am what hope looks like because this is how far I've come. I didn't get from point A to point B without the experience that I share. Aho, aho, aho. And I'm going to ask you to share the experience of giving yourself restitution with your neighbor. Share the experience of what that looks like to you, what that sounds like to you, and more than anything, what it feels like to you. Aho, shinawana, honata. Aho, shinawana, what it feels like to you. How many of you don't know how to live in your feelings, to be in your feelings of what it is, of what is, Anthony, of what a lifetime of sorrow is, what a lifetime of mourning is, what a lifetime of hurt is, what a lifetime of wounding is. Be in the feelings of those things and give yourself restitution and not resolution. There is failure in resolution, and the failure comes from within because you don't feel worthy. Be worthy of restitution and give yourself what you never could. I want to thank everybody for coming this morning. I want to thank you for allowing me to be real and authentic in my heart and from my heart. Because I speak what I feel and I feel what I speak. I feel, not think, it's important for you to be able to see what it looks like. That I would mirror it for you so you could mirror it back to me. I wish you folks a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful moon day. Thank you for allowing me to take your time. Thank you for allowing me to hold your hand. Thank you for holding my hand and my heart. Aho shiriwan honata. Aho shiriwan he. No, no, when I say no, no, when I say no, no, when I say no, nena wena she, nena wena she, nena wena she. Aho shina wana honata, aho shina wana he. Wipe away the things that you think people don't see. Wipe away the secrets that'll bury you. Wipe away and allow those things to be removed from your being, or embrace them in a way that's loving, nurturing, and caring of yourself. Nurture your nature. Make restitution to yourself for a lifetime of failed resolutions. Aho shinawana honata. Aho shinawana he. Anthony Rodriguez, Walking Crow, for the Transformational Sacred Drum Medicine, asking you to have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful moon day. And thank you for blessing my life and being a part of my heart and my soul. Aho.